It's your boy Wealthy Royalty back again with another quality. Welcome back, my royalty family. And I want to first start off by saying I appreciate and I am grateful for you for being with me for so long. I've had a milestone that I said I wanted to accomplish June of this year, and I had reached it because of you. And you know what that is? Yes, we have reached 1,000 subscribers, and I just want to say, hats off to you for being a part of this community and being a part of this success. We have a far way to go, and the road to 2,000 is on. So remember to share with your friends and family so they can like, share, and subscribe and be a part of the royalty community. Now, today, as you can see on the screen, I will be sharing with you a few housing developments, and it is going to be basically in St. Catherine area. I won't be going out of that parish, right? So it's not a lot, it's just a few. Yeah, the housing market right now, it's crazy. We see some very high in the 20 odd mils. Yeah, man, very close to 30, and some even over that, in the St. Catherine area. And I know for sure some of you, just like myself, you're looking for rental properties, or properties that you can use for rental purposes, or to have as your home that you will occupy. Now, if you want to hear more about these, stick around so that we can get into the of whom no one can compare. All we ask is that you hear our prayer. So yes, my family, I'm gonna be starting out with the Roseneath Park. Roseneath Park, this is located in Old Harbor, right? I must say that I occupy one of the phase one because it's already phase one that is out there, and the phase two is now available, right? Some persons have already moved in, and you can call and contact, find out more information around these properties. But the different property features are 2 bedrooms, right? They also provide you with a garden area and a water tank. They have also 1 bedrooms with lot size of 4,500 square feet and granite countertops, the solar water heaters, and paved driveways, right? As mentioned, I occupy from time to time one of these houses in the phase one, and I can say that it's a very peaceful, calm, therapeutic environment. Yes, it's in the same vicinity of inner city, but I am telling you that you're not affected any at all, and you can expand to the back, right? So you cannot go up, but you can go back. So it's very peaceful, very good for conducive for a family of 4 or of 2, because it's 2 bedrooms, and you are able to have a wonderful time living there. So if you're interested in that, you can be able to look out for that one and make contact. These houses are going for 20.5 mil, and as I mentioned, I'm giving you some very reasonable ones, so you can be on the lookout for that one and check it out. Now on to the next one. Now Silver Sun, they would have had their grand open house on the June 29th of this year, and I would have done a video already of I think it's the phase one that they had. You can look at that. I have shared the link there at the top. You can be able to look and see what are the various property features that one would have had, and it's pretty much similar because these are going for 23.9 mil, and yes, there are 2 bedrooms. You can be able to check it out as well. You can make contact with NHT, so you can go to nht.gov.gm and you can find out more about these houses, or WIHCON, WIHCON, to get further details around these, right? So you can look at that. Next on the agenda is the Housing Agency of Jamaica Limited. Now, Housing Agency of Jamaica, HAJ, they are pretty much a London housing development company, right? They provide different solutions for Jamaicans island wide, and they currently have some, well, right now they have the Sundown Palms, which is pretty much 148 housing solutions with a mixture of 71 duplex townhouses, unit of 6 standalone units or similar designs that they have available right now, right? And these are located approximately 20 kilometers west of Kingston, right? And it's basically a very great area because it allows you to have access to Portmore, access to, you know, the Spanish Town and Kingston, you know, city. And so you are in a very great area along with the Highway 2000 and the north and south highway. If you're a person who likes to go into Ochi, you know, Montego Bay, you can go on that highway to head there, right? So it's a very good area that you can check. So that's pretty much townhouses. You will see the image on the screen. That's how it looks right now. You can also make contact with HAJ in regard to these houses. Right on to the next, which is the phase 1 of what we call Hellshire View. Now, Hellshire View, they have different phases, and currently they are under construction with the phase 1. This is basically found on the Hellshire Main Road, right? And that is located pretty much in the vicinity of Brayton and Greater Portmore communities in Portmore, St. Catherine, right? And if you are actually interested in this, you know, you can also make contact with HAJ, and they are in partnership with Right Solutions Developers Limited, and they are the ones who are building and financing this development. They are starting from 17.2 million upward. So the first phase would be the 17.2, and I believe they have closed out with that a long time ago. So if you're interested in the other phases, you would have to make contact to get the different options that they have available. Now, if you are looking for more, I have a final one for you. You know, this one is the Callbeck. Now, Callbeck, you know, if you would have seen a video I did long time ago as well, you know, on Callbeck Castle. But this one is the villages of Callbeck Castle phase 1 and 2. They have 539 units that they currently are going to be building. So it's under construction and it will be available for November 2026. These are 2-bedroom detached units and 2-bedroom duplex townhouses. Now you can be able to also reach out to the NHT for more information on those. Yes, you know, the contributions of 9 mil that you would have right now that you pretty much will get from NHT. Many of you are saying, boy, that kind of low right there, it not really do much for me, you know, but it does help in some way, and some, you know, takes off some of the pressure from you. So yes, it is something we should be grateful for, right? But yes, I'll basically do some tours on some of these developments, you know, when time gets a bit closer to that, and give you more information on them. But for now, I just wanted to bring to your attention these various housing developments that you, if you're interested, you can be able to look out for. And lastly, you know, I would have received this from a friend of mine, you know, that prospective homeowners applications for Block D opens in August, and this is through WIHCON as well. So you can also look out on the WIHCON page to see if there are any available housing developments that will be shared to the public, you know, coming in August. So look out for those. And even GORE, you know, GORE development, they also have different housings development that they provide to the public. So be on the lookout through those different, you know, agencies where you can get information about these houses, you know. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Thank you so much for sticking around, and we for sure will be able to venture more on these houses that we have in store. So corny, but yes. All right, so my peeps, you know, I'll see you on the next video. Thank you once more for sticking around. If you are also aware of any housing developments that you want to bring to the attention of the public, you know, with reasonable prices, you can also share it in the comments. Leave it in the comments. If you know more about these houses that I spoke you can also share it. If you have any kind of information that would be useful you can leave it in the comments. So, remember, this is a place where you come to stay, where lives are being changed and impacted each and every day. Take good care of yourselves. Out of love every time.